Hi, Coach Billy.
Hi.
All right, now we're going to talk with you regarding meeting for the first time. If you're
Okay.
meeting a Thai lady for the first time,
Let's say in the same province or same.
yeah, same province or
province.
same city. All right, say you've been chatting on one of the dating apps,
Yeah.
and it's going well.
Yeah.
Now, again,
Mm.
as a man, you have to take a leading role and say,
Yeah.
"Listen, would you like to catch up?"
Yeah.
Because I've heard lots of stories
Yeah.
of Thai ladies who've been talking for years,
Yes. Yes.
absolute years, and they don't think it's appropriate for them to say, "Listen, let's catch up. When are you coming to Thailand?"
Yeah.
They
Like
won't
that.
do it.
Okay.
They won't do it. They
Yeah.
wait for the man to do it. So, if you've got a good feeling,
Yes.
don't hesitate.
Yes.
What would you suggest?
Okay. Before that, the first of all, because this time we have a lot of scammer, from the man, from lady. If you can, please ask the lady to do video call.
Okay.
Because for lady, even I taught them to ask the man for do video call because they so worry about like the language, everything. So they not even brave enough to ask you. But if you ask them nicely, would you like to do video call? Then as for you too, then you can see that okay, this is the lady the same profile. So should start with that, and then okay, when after you video call and you like each other, okay, continue, and then okay to go out for the day.
All right, what should you do? Should you go for coffee? Should you go to a restaurant? Should you go to the movies? Should you meet the family?
No. First day, easy way, go to coffee.
Okay, why coffee?
Why coffee? Because first, the language, right? If you go to the restaurant, and lady, Thai, especially Thai lady, the way they eat, they just so, they don't want to not beautiful. So if you go to restaurant, you have to order things, you have to waiting and
It
make
causes
things.
a whole range of
like
difficulties.
Yes, even more.
And it can make the Thai lady feel uncomfortable because she's not sure about
which one the food, and she not make decision what
egg.
you know.
All right, so
Yes.
it makes it too complicated.
Yes.
So what Coach Pili is saying is, make it simple.
Simple.
Go to a coffee
Go
shop.
to coffee shop.
Latte, short
That's
black,
and just one, and then start to know each other.
Boom.
Yes, if you like each other, okay, you can ask her, oh, are you hungry? So we can continue early dinner or the lunch, whatever. But easy way, just coffee, one coffee, sit and then talk.
And if it doesn't work out,
then easy to separate, right? It
very
can be
easy to separate. You finish your coffee, say thank you, but maybe you're not the right one for me. But if it appears that she is the woman that was on the video and not her younger sister, then say, oh, all right. And if things start to work out, and maybe
you can ask her in that day, like okay, if you have time, we can continue with the food, or maybe next time you can tell them straight away, no problem, they're gonna like it.
And what about communication? If there's a problem with communication, what do you suggest with your VIPs and students? What do you suggest?
Right now, I suggest them to bring the Google Translator, like a phone, to do Google Translator. But I'm trying to ask them that try to use the English one word by word, and also you guys foreigner, sometimes your accent or the way you speak really fast for us, so just speak slowly.
And don't forget, there are English speakers who have English as their first language, and there are English speakers who have English as their second language. And the English that's learnt in schools very often is not practiced, but it comes from an English-speaking teacher with English as the first language. So if you have a strong accent from another country, right, be very patient and speak clearly. As you can tell, I've been working all around the world for many years, and I hardly have an accent anymore because I've taught myself to speak clearly and slow it down so people from another culture or language can understand me better. All right, very, very
that can
important.
help, right?
Yeah, very important. And Google Translator, is it 100% perfect and correct?
Not perfect, not perfect.
Oh,
so
okay.
the trick is also, if you want to talk with lady, if she cannot understand what you say, and then when you use Google Translator, please use the short one.
Okay.
The short one,
short
that's the
sentences.
trick. Short sentence.
Short
that
sentences.
can help, can make it okay. But if you use the longer one, so
it
it's
doesn't
work.
It doesn't work on the Google Translator.
No.
On other translators, it's also a little bit iffy. The other thing is that when it's translated into Thai, the Thai language is tonal and there's not as much vocabulary as in the English language.
Yeah.
So be aware that the more you talk when you're translating something, the more different the message might come out.
Yeah.
So, as Coach Pili just said, short sentences, 3-4 words max. And then just break it up. Instead of a long sentence, just short sentences.
Short sentence.
And then, of course, you come closer together because you're actually working on a project together. You're working together to communicate, which is what? Probably the most important thing in the world. Maybe we need more communication in the world. Okay, so now you're going for dinner. You've worked out coffee is good.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go to dinner.
And Thais love to eat.
Yeah. Oh, we love
food
to eat.
is number one, right?
Number one here. Yes.
Food is number one.
Yes. It's like when we greeting about food. We never say how are you. We first thing we ask, have you eat yet?
Have you eaten?
Yeah, that's the Thai how we greeting to each other. Have you eat yet? Yeah, so that you see how important the food for us. The food is.
And when you're ordering food, do you have your dish? Let's say you've gone to a restaurant.
Yep.
All right. What happens?
Thai always like to share.
Okay. So
always like to share.
Then
they always ask like, what do you like to eat? That Thai always like it, because the dish when they order, when it here, we not like the foreigner. You order for your dish, I order for my dish. No, we order like at least 2, and then we can share like that. Right. That's our culture, and we love that way.
Yes. When was the last time that you ordered 2 dishes? You never ordered 2. Coach Billy always ordered 5 or 6.
I said
and
at
she
least,
just keeps on
at
going.
least minimum.
All right, now that's fine, because Thai food is just wonderful. So, and lots of different styles and tastes. But gentlemen, all right, I'm a foreigner. I'm a Westerner, but I've been eating spicy food all my life. I love it. But there's spicy food and there's really spicy food. The first time I went out, wasn't the first time, but in the first couple of times, Sari said, we were in a shopping mall somewhere and
we ordered noodle.
Yeah, we ordered noodle, a bit of tom yum soup. Yeah. And I said, Sari, is this going to be very spicy? And we were sitting right underneath the air conditioning. It's just spicy. And Sari said, oh, just try it. And I took a little spoon, just the top, and I could see the chili floating around the top. And I waited patiently. I think this is okay. Because Sari had spoken with the waitress and said, not spicy, please. Yes. Now, at the same time, I was watching Sari taking a soup spoon of chili flakes and putting them in a food, stirring them in, tasting. I'm going, look. What? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. These chili flakes obviously weren't very spicy. So, I have to man up a little bit here. Yeah, I have to. All right, so I got my spoon. Yeah. And unlike the first little teaspoon I tested, I got my spoon out and I put it a bit deeper in the bowl of tom yum. Yeah. All of a sudden, I realized I'd made a mistake. Yeah. So don't make the same mistake as me, gentlemen, because the first thing that happened was Sari started taking tissue paper and handing it to me because the sweat started pouring out of mine. And then all of a sudden, my nose started to run. And then
yes. So this is the first rule for lady too. But this is not first date. First rule that don't eat anything with the hot and with the hot.
seriously.
That
And
is not beauty.
I have to tell you, you
Yeah.
have to be aware of this because their digestive system and their need of spice is just as big in reverse for us as our need to be very careful with the spice because our system cannot take what their system can. Yeah. So my shirt was saturated and sticking to my body. My nose was running. I perspired. My hair was wet, and I started. The tears started coming. I was having a real breakdown, a physical breakdown, and. Okay, I hope that my bad experience will help you to be very, very careful. If you've come straight off a plane and you haven't adapted to the spicy food, just beware because your date will also be embarrassed and feel ashamed that she hasn't looked after you. Not that Coach Pilly was ashamed. She thought it was quite funny.
I'm not cliche, but just feel like, oh, that's adorable.
So after we left that restaurant, I was about 3 liters lighter, or 3 kilos lighter. But all right, so be aware. So what should a foreign man do when you go into a restaurant? Does the Thai lady expect him to open the door for her, pull the seat out? And
to be honest, she not expect. But if you do, you will get brownie point.
Big brownie points.
Big brownie point.
Because they love romance and they love a gentleman to be a gentleman, I think. All right. What else?
Let's start from that first.
All right.
So only that first.
First meeting.
Yeah.
First meeting. Start with coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Use the Google Translator if you need to, which is a very good idea because then you can do things together and build a little bit of a bond.
Yes.
Then, if it's all going well,
you can next to the dinner or lunch, and if you feel very good to each other, just before go back, just ask her. Maybe you would like to see her again next time. That make lady feel like she have something to
hold on to
and think about that. Yeah.
And the date's been a success.
Yes.
What about men asking women to come back to their hotel on the first day?
They will feel very uncomfortable.
Will they feel cheap and disrespected?
That too. That too. And
I
don't know what you guys think, but a Thai lady gonna think first. They feel like maybe you're not serious with them. That's why you ask them to go back to the hotel with the first date.
All right.
And second, they feel really like maybe I'm
not ready.
I'm not. Yeah. Not a good move to do that.
Especially in Thailand. Be very respectful because the understanding from a lot of foreign men is that many Thai women are easy or they're bar girls. No. All right, and this is not the case. No. This is very much not the case. They're very, very strong family values, quite conservative, and please respect them in the way you dress and treat them like ladies, and then yes. It'll be a wonderful time, and you may finish up with a lovely lady from Thailand on your arm, which I have. So, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. We'd be happy to make more videos regarding more questions, and we hope this video has helped you.
Okay.
See you next time.
Bye-bye. See you next time.